So in week 7, you have a couple of options to make your online discussion group, and I just want to show you 2 ways to do that. So you can add an online discussion through Google Groups, and you can make it be a part of your site just like I did here. This is our ELA Tip Google group made for the 2014-15 cohort of teachers, and I posted questions there. And by embedding it here on this page, students don't have to leave my Google site to then answer. So here's one of the teachers have already answered me, asking if anybody has used groups before as a forum. And Jordan answered me too. So I'm thinking she meant she has used them too. I wanted to know if anybody used them. So this would be one way to have a discussion. People would see your comments that you posted, and they could reply right here on your Google site. So if you're interested in this method, you can make a Google group simply by going over to your Google Drive, and you get to the cube, and you click on Groups. That'll open up a tab of Groups, and you'll be offered an option to create a group. I created a group for us called ELA Tip Cohort 2014-15 for this class, and when you create it, it allows you to put several settings, and one of the main reasons I wanted to show you some of the settings right here is this moderation. Several teachers have asked in the last few months about a good way to moderate discussions, and if you want to moderate it on Google Groups, you can moderate all messages, meaning you get to see them first, or moderate just messages from non-members, which we wouldn't really probably have that going on with classes. And you can moderate who is a member or not. So there's a lot of ways to control your group if you want to set up a Google group. I'm going to hit back here under main settings. Our general information that I had input on this group looks like this. When I hit create a new group, I was asked to name it, which I did, and then it created a false email address that only works for posting and commenting inside this group. It's not a true email box, but it made an email out of that name, and I gave a description who's in this group. And there are other things you can do too. You could change the language if you needed to. And then you say what type of topics. And you could choose question and answer or discussions. I first put a question out there, but I could change it to discussions and questions. And if you want it to default to discussions, it would set it up for that use. And you can allow people to post from their email, which is handy, or by going into the web. And it also has this right here to embed your group, but you don't have to use that for Google site, so you can ignore that unless you're trying to use a non-Google product. I'm going to click Save. And the way on your Google site then to put this in here is when you're in edit mode, you go over to Insert, and you choose Group. And right here where it says your Google Group URL, that's the address that's at the top of your group when you're visiting it. So when I am here at this ELA group, when I'm sitting here on this group, it gives me an address up here. And I just have to copy that. I can highlight it and copy it. And then I come back over here and I can paste it. And it will go search for that group. And I hit preview to see if it can find it. Nope. Let me click on, there we go. I have to be on the, not in edit mode. So I'm going to go up here where the post is happening, and I'm going to right click copy. And then I'm going to paste it in here. And see if we can find it. And here it comes. It's trying to fill it in. And now it's showing me our Google discussion as a group of ELA TIP cohort 2014-15. And I would just need to click OK, put that on the page. And it looks like this at first. I need to hit save for it to really show me what it would look like, not in edit mode. And now I can see the group that we made for our discussion is right here on the page. And here are the posts that I've put in, and how many people have viewed it, who's answered it, so I could click right here and see it. I can reply back. Gives you lots of features here. So that is how to use the Google Groups. The other way is you could set page level permissions and use commenting, and I'll make a separate video on how to do that. But this is how to do it if you want to use Google Groups.